My name is Marshall. Let me be the next one in line to welcome you here on this proud day. We're really excited to see all of you. I'll introduce the folks in a minute, but many of us have been reading a lot about you over the last several months, and so it's nice to finally put some faces to the names. I apologize in advance, but you're about to get used to it, making you all sit in the middle here and put your families on the side. You've really done some amazing things and have bright futures ahead of you. So it's kind of fun for us to take this moment and brag on you a little bit. And yes, we're going to make it awkward, and you're just going to deal with that, and it'll be okay. The T.O.N.Y Award and the T.O.N.Y Committee, right, for 10 Outstanding Norwood Youth has been a proud tradition of this town for more than 50 years. So it's been an exciting thing to see it and keep it going. You'll meet a couple of former T.O.N.Y winners here in a few minutes. Before we get into that, though, I want to extend our thanks to Orient Lodge here in Norwood. They provide the building and have been financial sponsors of the T.O.N.Y Awards for more than 25 years. And so to give us some initial welcoming remarks, I want to introduce Richard Golden. He's the master of the lodge this year, and for those of you that don't know what that means, that's basically like fraternity president, to give us his welcoming remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Marshall. So thank you all for coming today. I am master of Orient Lodge, and what that means is that I have to serve everybody else. They don't serve me. So with that in mind, I'd really like to just tell you a little bit, and I've only got 3 minutes, I promise, about our wonderful building. If you've never noticed it before, we've never seen the beauty of what's here in Norwood. It's been here since 1916. This building also hosts the Paul Revere Lodge, which is called Union Lodge, and it also hosts Lafayette Dover. And we work very hard to make sure that we are present and relevant in the community. And what I would ask each of you to do when you get an opportunity is just to take a look around the building and see some of the history that's here. Everything in this room has, with the exception of the exit sign, I could say, is symbolic of some meaning. You can go into our museum downstairs and you'll see a great piece of history or Masonic history that's occurred here in Norwood. And with that, welcome. Thank you for attending the T.O.N.Y Awards, and I'd like to turn it back over to Marshall.
Thank you, Richard. All right, next up, I want to introduce our T.O.N.Y committee who have been doing all this hard work over the last couple of weeks, although I don't know. I think of it as hard work, but then we read what all of you have been doing for the last couple of years, and we feel pretty excited just to get up here and talk about it. But that being said, it doesn't take nothing to pull all of this together. So I will announce who you are. So just sort of stand up, and you'll meet him as the program continues. Eric Narciso, he is a member of Orient Lodge. Bob Blood runs Impact Norwood and is one of our several serial volunteerists. Clayton Cheever is the manager of the Norwood Library, and I'm told you guys know most of these people and spend a lot of time working together. Julie McDermott, who works at one local bank, and Sarah Quinn, who is a self-identified volunteeraholic, that she says. Julie and Sarah are actually both former T.O.N.Y winners. And so part of why we like this program and what we do is we really sort of recognize the contributions that you make to the town as young people, and we really hope to inspire you to go on to be folks who become serial volunteers and service members in our community that even to this day, like Julie and Sarah, are maintain volunteered. This program for a long time was the sort of passion project of a woman named Mary Connolly. 50 plus years ago, it started with the Norwood JCs, sort of under Mary's guidance, and she was a big force of nature in running this for a long time. She passed away a couple of years. This year we have the first year of giving an award in memory of her. And so we're really happy to be able to continue the great work that she started. You heard from Richard, so about 25 years ago the Masons got involved, and so what do we have to do with all of this? A big part of what sort of Masons are all about is community service and giving back to charity. And one of the most important ways that we can do that is by recognizing others in the community that are doing some of the same kinds of things. It's an important thing for us to celebrate together and do all of that. It's frankly what makes the town and communities function with people who are committed to make it a better place, really on their own. So like I say, we hope to inspire all of you to be serial volunteeraholics as well. So like I say, I apologize for putting you in the middle here. Next up, it's about to get worse. We're going to call you up in groups of 6 to say a few things and brag about some of the stuff that you've done, both from the nominations that were submitted about you and and some of your activities. And I get it that that's a little bit awkward, but it's really important for our friends and family and community here to sort of bask in your glow for a few minutes. And so we'll call you up in groups of 6, say a few words about you and hear about all the amazing things that you've done. And as a finalist, we will hand you a finalist certificate from Orient Lodge, and donated by the Perks Coffee Shop actually is a gift card that we'll do. So first off, I'd like to introduce Eric Narciso with the first 6 finalists.
Thank you, Marshall. Lucy Scafati. So in a nutshell, Lucy is an exceptional senior at Norwood High School, showcasing outstanding commitment and dedication to her school, community, church, and family. She's a 4-year member and senior captain of the award-winning Norwood High cheerleading squad, a 4-year varsity member and captain of the gymnastics team, and a student TV news anchor for the nationally recognized Norwood TV News Center. Lucy's not only an accomplished gymnast, but also coaches young children at Broderick Gymnastics Academy in Walpole. She's a talented tap and jazz dancer with over 10 years of training at the Norwood School of Dance. Lucy's been actively participating in Norwood Day since the age of 5, demonstrating her pride in the town of Norwood through performances, parades, and volunteering. Her volunteerism extends to various organizations, including Norwood High Student Council, Spirit Club, Mustang Media, and the 48-Hour Film Project Team. As an honor roll student and a National Honor Society member since junior year, Lucy holds the position of publicity officer. In conclusion, Lucy Scafati is a top candidate for this year's T.O.N.Y Award, embodying excellence in academics, sports, leadership, and community service. Jessica Saber. In a brief overview, Jessica stands out as an exceptional student at Norwood High School. A proud member of the National Honor Society, she's actively involved in various groups within the school. Beyond academics, Jessica has dedicated her time to volunteering at the Norwood Senior Center, demonstrating her commitment to community service. Having been a dancer at Dance Force for an impressive 15 years, Jessica takes on the role of a dance assistant for 2 to 5-year-old classes every Saturday morning, showcasing her passion for dance and her dedication to the younger generation. Her volunteer work extends to environmental activism as the president of the Environmental Youth Coalition, contributing about an hour a week. Additionally, she participates in a World of Difference for 2 hours a week, serves as the treasurer of the National Honor Society, and engages in activities like book club and Mustang Mentor. Jessica's roots run deep in Norwood, having lived here her entire life, with a family history deeply intertwined with Norwood High. Her great-grandfather, grandmother, father, uncle, and multiple cousins have all graduated from Norwood High, establishing a multi-generational connection to the Norwood community. In conclusion, Jessica's outstanding academic achievements, extensive involvement in school activities, commitment to community service, and deep roots in Norwood make her a remarkable student and a valuable asset to Norwood High School community. Kaylee Delamere. Kaylee stands out as a dedicated and compassionate individual who has consistently demonstrated a strong commitment to community service throughout her middle school and high school years. Her journey began with volunteering at the annual Norwood basketball tournament during middle school, where she discovered her passion for helping people and contributing to the community. In high school, Kaylee's dedication to community service continued to flourish. She served as a Mustang mentor, welcoming new high school students and assisting in various ways to help her classmates, teachers, and the broader community. As class president and a member of the National Honor Society, she maintained a high GPA while actively participating in numerous initiatives. Kaylee's efforts encompass a wide range of activities, including preparing senior t-shirts, selling t-shirts and baked goods, organizing school events like talent shows, Style on the Hill, and post-prom events. She managed fundraisers such as the 50-50 raffles and even painted the Norwood Mustang on driveways around the area. That was you? Thank you. Her involvement extended beyond the school to support the broader Norwood community, participating in events like Town Cleanup, Craft Affair, Cradles to Crayons, Trunk or Treat, and Adopt a Grandfriend. In summary, Kaylee's selfless dedication, extensive involvement in community service, and leadership roles within the school make her a true asset to both her school and the Norwood community. Liam McLean. So Liam couldn't make it. Liam has been a BSA Scout, Boy Scout, since 2012, earning the rank of Eagle just a few weeks ago. His project was from the heart, being profoundly moved after hearing the news of an off-duty police officer who drowned trying to save a child at a pond a few summers ago. Liam went in search for a solution. He created 2 water rescue boxes and placed them at the ponds here in Norwood. Liam excels at schools and sports. Sadie London. Sadie is a compassionate and caring senior at Norwood High School, has consistently demonstrated her kindness through various initiatives. In her sophomore year, Sadie initiated a donation drive for homeless people in her Spanish class, raising over 200 items for those in need. Her commitment to volunteerism and kindness continued through the Mustang Mentor Program, where she actively participated in multiple community cleanups. This aligns seamlessly with her 3-year membership in the Environmental Youth Committee, showcasing her dedication to environmental causes. In the realm of sports, Sadie has played field hockey for over 9 years, including 3 in high school. Additionally, she served as the manager of the girls varsity volleyball team for the 2023-24 season. Academically, Sadie is a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and has taken up 4 AP classes as a senior and 3 as a junior, reflecting her commitment to academic excellence. For community work, Sadie is a 2-year member of the post-prom committee and participated in Harvard Medical School camp during the summer of 2023. This unique opportunity allowed her to acquire CPR and AED certification, Stop the Bleed certification, and skills such as intubation, placing IVs, and patient triage. Sadie's commitment extends to various extracurricular activities, including backstage help for Norwood High drama productions, community cleanups, and tutoring kids in biology. In conclusion, Sadie is a well-rounded individual with a heart for community service, academic excellence, sportsmanship, and professional achievement. Nancy Patel. So Nancy could not make it. She has helped the community and also does volunteering at the school, various activities outside the community. She's volunteered at the Bach Elementary School for adult English classes by helping them in translating and understanding English that was being taught by that teacher. She's volunteered at the Language Cultural Night to help her language class and the Spanish table over there. She helped make and give Spanish food to the community. And I think that's it. So I'm going to hand it over to Sarah Quinn, previous Tony winner, right here. And take it away. Yeah.
Thank you. I have to take out my old lady notebook where I wrote things down. So my first, I have the pleasure of introducing Vinamra. Hi, I'm sorry. Anusha. Did I murder that? I practiced over and over, and I think I still screwed it up. Sorry. So Vinamra was described as a kind-hearted soul, a great student who serves as a student council treasurer and the Environmental Youth Coalition treasurer. Her commitment to community service should be celebrated. She volunteers at the Farmers Market, the Norwood Community Garden, and the Sustainability Commission. She is a faithful, enthusiastic volunteer, and I look forward to seeing what is in store for her. Next up is Trisha Wachowski. Trisha was described as an outstanding kid and all-around exceptional person. She is a strong student, a star athlete, and competitor, and spends a great deal of time and energy on creating a better school community and culture. She is a athletic advisor for her class. She volunteers with youth basketball, student council, and is a member of the Friendship Club. Congrats, Trisha. Next, I have Julia Alves, who I believe was not able to make it today. Julia is a hardworking student who spends her free time giving back to the community. She served as class president and enjoyed organizing events to facilitate students' contributions to the school community. With over 100 hours of community service, Julia most recently volunteered in cleaning up Shattuck Park and the grounds at Norwood High School. Joanne Yamoa. Joanne continuously goes above and beyond expectations. She is president of student council, volunteers at football games and concessions, organizes Cradles to Crayon donations and food drives, and has over 100 hours of volunteerism. Joanne takes a leadership role in her church's youth group, participated in a missionary trip, and helps with Vacation Bible School. Joanne also spends her time working with Impact Norwood, creating PSAs and awareness campaigns, and recruiting other student members. Congratulations. Next is Dorian Rojas Maldonado. He was not able to make it today. He was described as a caring, nurturing person who wants everyone to succeed. Dorian's a great student who enjoys basketball and writing for the Mustang Gazette. And lastly, I have Timothy Gorin. Timothy is an active Eagle Scout who leads and mentors younger members. He regularly participates in service projects such as playground painting at the Cleveland, cleaning up Hawes and the Elks property, and serving as a junior assistant scoutmaster. Tim volunteers with the PMA, the French Club, and St. Timothy's, and in his spare time, he's also a good student. Congratulations, Timothy. I'll pass it over to Julie.
I have to tell you, I'm a little scared of the microphone. Is it working? Okay, excellent. It's a privilege to be back. I worked with the Tony Awards years and years ago when they first came with the Masons, so it's fun to be back. Thank you. First honoree I have the pleasure of speaking about is Miriam Ozadova. Miriam is very active with Impact Norwood. I think most of you know that that is a substance abuse program, prevention program, and I also focus on mental health. I think we have some representatives here. Also, she is very busy with a lot of clubs. She's in the Asian Cultural Club as well as the GCP. She's the vice president of UNICEF. I think we all know how much good work they do. She's very active in the Islamic Center of New England, which is with religious education. She's an assistant teacher, and she also helps out with a girls-only program at that institution. She is described by her nominator as a lover of science and school, and this is the person that is always turned to because she will always lend a helping hand whenever asked. Congrats, Miriam. Next up is Hillary Medeiros. Hillary is a member of Impact Norwood as well, and she also helps out at the teaching English for adults needing some assistance. She's also the co-president of UNICEF, and she is a volleyball player and helps out with all their volunteer organizations, such as car washes. She washes a lot of cars because she's also very involved in student council, where she helps with the 50-50 raffle, post-prom, whatever they need, or the concessions at the football games. Hillary also is collecting toys for refugees. She is very involved in the Hispanic Heritage Week, and she has volunteered at Vacation Bible School. And her recommender has said that she is so busy, but she enjoys volunteering, and that's why she does it. Not for these big honors, but because she truly enjoys helping people. Next up is Tressa Murphy. Tressa is described as an athlete, but a big team player. Whenever she's on the court or the field, she's always looking out to help out her teammates. She's brought that love of the games to teaching little kids as well. She was a camp counselor for both soccer and basketball. And then she went on to help with top soccer, specializing in helping out special needs children learn the game of soccer. She took that even further, and she was involved with the Milton Academy Special Olympics. And then she spent a week at Camp Fatima, where, this is really impressive, one whole week she went one-on-one 24/7 with the special needs youth there to help them out. She took it even further, and now she helps out as a personal care assistant for an adult with cerebral palsy, even goes as far as taking them swimming. She is the president of the Student Council at Fontbonne. She's a student ambassador leader. She's a member of the National Honor Society, a member of the Spanish National Honor Society. She helps out at St. Catherine's Bible School. Her nominator, quote, says, her strong faith and personal values instilled by her loving family have made her a very warm and sensitive young woman. Congratulations. Next up is Heather Begg. Heather is a member of Impact Norwood as well. She's been volunteering with the Student Council, helping with Class Act, Style on the Hill, also the Mustang painting. You don't come to Walpole to paint driveways, though, I guess. Interestingly, she is the wrestling bookkeeper. She participates in all sorts of musical events, the choral festival, the pops concert, the jazz concert. She's also an altar server. She is part of the youth ensemble, the Vacation Bible School she's volunteered at. Her nominator said that she is first in her senior class at this time, and that she is the most engaged student that she has ever dealt with. Congratulations, Heather. Next up is Annika Purohit. I did it wrong. Purohit. Sorry, we practiced and I still did it wrong, sorry. I'm having big trouble reading because I can't see without my glasses. So Annika has been very helpful with the Norwood Farmers Market, and she also tutors adults with English. And she's been very involved in the community garden in the Environmental Youth Coalition. She has been participating in the Language Cultural Night. She's on the student council helping out at the concessions for the football games. She's also involved in Service Saturdays, which help make books and cards for the elderly, as well as cleaning up parks and areas in the town. And she's very involved in her faith volunteering at those institutions. Congratulations, Annika. Last but not least, Kylie Gorman. Kylie has volunteered with the Special Olympics. She has volunteered at Bishop Fian Soccer Camp, basketball camp. She's a member of the National Honor Society there, where she helps out with the Thanksgiving baskets. She has dealt with their open house. She is a peer tutor there, and she's a campus ministry leader. Her nominator says she is an honor student who donates an incredible amount of her own time to help out other people. Congratulations.
All right, thank you very much. Wow, you guys are amazing. And so thank you for letting us put you through that. Like I say, for those of us who sort of, live and work in this community, it's amazing to hear the things that you do and see all of that. As you might imagine, it was a tough job for the judging to pour through all of this and pick a subset of you to win. And so, let me sort of send my congratulations first to all of you for all of the amazing things that you have done. It is now time for us, however, to announce the 10 Tony Award winners. So when your name is called, please come up. That award comes with a plaque, a monetary prize, and a citation from the governor. After those 10, there are 3 additional awards that I'll come back up to talk about that have been endowed by past members of people who have been heavily involved in the T.O.N.Y program and want to see it continue in a strong way. So with that, I'll turn it over to Clayton to announce our T.O.N.Y winners.
All right, thanks, Marshall. So please, when I announce your name, please just come up and we'll hand you your plaque. First, I want to recognize Preston Murphy. Hanukkah Purohit. Kylie Gorman. Hillary Medeiros. Tricia Wadowski. Vinamra Anusha. Sadie Loudon. Kaylee Delamere. Joanne Moa. And Heather Begg.
All right, and our last 3 awards, like I say, have been endowed by sort of former members of the T.O.N.Y committee who really believed in the work that we were doing here. The first is in honor of Father Dwyer, who is a former priest at St. Tim's, and that winner is Joanne Yamoa. Next is an award from Franklin Pierce, who specifically identifies sort of the importance and the role of scouting in the town of Norwood, and that winner is Tim Guarin. And then lastly, we have, for the first time, an award in honor of Mary Connolly, who obviously ran the T.O.N.Y program for more than 50 years. That winner is Hillary Medeiros. All right, I want to thank everybody one last time for coming here. If we could, one last round of applause for some amazing folks in the town. And like I say, we like to keep things sort of short and sweet around here. That being said, I'd like to invite everyone to come back downstairs and enjoy the rest of the refreshments. Please don't leave any cookies behind. But I also recognize the weather is the weather, and there are some big football games being played later, and so I want to thank you. Oh, and for the winners in particular, if you could, stick around for a photo downstairs or sort of team photos. We're happy to take some pictures that we can share back out with you there. Again, thanks to all of you, and congratulations.